Suki and Scott show. We are feeling good today.
Multi-Emmy Award-winning co-hosts Sukanya Krishnan and Scott Stanford captivate viewers with their infectious personalities
What you gonna do today?
and unmatched chemistry.
Irish accent.
Suki, this is a Belgian accent. Don't you know your Belgian accent?
I do not.
Suki and Scott are hanging out with celebrities.
That's the best intro for a show I maybe have ever seen.
This is one of the funnest shows I've ever done.
You guys are talented amongst your own selves.
Can you paint with all the colors of the wind?
We'll be right back.
Elite comedians
Suki and Scott and Wayne. Got a big heart, Scott.
and entertainers from all four corners of the world. Suki and Scott share moments that make you think.
I just ate 2 grapefruits, and nothing sexual about what happened here, I gotta tell you.
Uplifting stories that inspire.
No matter how hard life gets or what you go through, you can always make it through.
And they'll make you smile.
I'm Mike Wallace.
Now more than ever, the world needs laughter.
Just slip out the back, Jack.
Suki and Scott are ready.
Okay, this one.
Let's laugh together. The Suki and Scott Show.
We love you.
Yes, we do, Suk. Don't we? Don't we just love it?
How you doing, Scotty boy?
Suki, I am fantastic. I mean, listen, anytime you and I can get into our little plastic bubble where nothing else is going on and it's only good, fun, exciting, energetic stuff in here in our little bubble, Suki, where nothing else is going on around the world, it's always a good hour and a half.
I know it is. It is. It's a good hour and a half of escapism, and we're so glad that everybody could join us on this as we get into the dog days of summer, possibly.
Look, it's almost June. Well, it's almost June already. We've been doing this for 2.5 years. This is our 304th show, Suki. And so much going on. Just, ever since we did the studio pilot, things are happening fast and furious. We'll tell everybody about it later on. But Suki, I don't like to talk about negative things here on the show, but can I just air something with you real quickly?
Yes, definitely do.
Michael Levitt's coming up in just a few minutes. Jessica Rose is here today, a fantastic pop country singer. So I got to tell you, this whole no more plastic bags at the supermarket thing, this is throwing me, Suk, it's throwing me for a loop.
We
like you
had a discussion as to why this was important for the environment.
I know. Listen to me. So here's the deal. I had to buy. I bought 5 of the organic bags, right?
Which you
so
should have. You should have already had it 10 years ago. But go ahead.
So I bring those into the house, and then they have to get back into my car, which they never do. And once I put them back into the car, I still go into the supermarket without the bags. So I forget the bags. So when I go up to the checkout,
I'm buy 2 more.
No, I make them wait. I'm like, I got to run to my car and get the bag. I'm not buying any
That
more
would
bags.
not happen in my town. That would not happen.
Suk, it's throwing me off. And then the whole I can't wrap around the fingers. It's just, it's killing me. That's my grievance.
You like it when the plastic chokes your
I
hand
used to,
and basically
you get 20.
circulation.
Yeah, you get 20 at a time. It's beautiful.
Listen, I told you one plastic bag, it takes 100 years in a landfill. 100 years.
All right. Well,
we need to leave a better planet for the rest of our families, right? We've had this conversation. Just because it's easy doesn't mean it's good. I sound like a mother right there.
That's a Hallmark card.
That is.
Listen, tomorrow we have our one of our studio shows, a new studio show airing right here on this fine platform. Rich Ting. Actor Rich Ting from CBS's Magnum PI is on, along with Brian Freed, the inventor. And it was a show that we shot in our studio, and it's a fantastic show. So that's going to be on tomorrow. But we are live today, Suki. And I got to tell you, what an amazing show. Michael Levitt, big-time Hollywood producer. He's been on the show before.
Every show.
You talk about
every show has been a hit. Every show has been a hit. It's a hit, Michael. It's a hit. You got a hit. You got another hit. Jeez.
Michael Levitt, talk about timely, tonight on ABC, the American Rescue Dog Show, Suki. And I know he spoke about it when he was on with us. Here it is right here. Joe Tessitore, Rob Riggle, they host a show. There's some other celebrities on it. And basically, it's so friggin' cute. It's rescue dogs. Who are competing in these great competitions, like best in snoring, best in belly rub, stuff like that.
I love it.
Yeah, it's really great. I mean, my wife will tell you right off the bat, I would win best in snoring easily. out of those dogs. But yeah, so Michael's going to join us in a second. And then later on, Jessica Rose, who is fantastic, very Lady Gaga-like, just a fantastic voice. She's all over the place. She's got new music coming out. And other than that, it's we roll along, my friend. You and I have been doing this for 2.5 years.
You and I.
Wearing our hearts together.
You knew it. I knew.
Because I know in time.
I know in time.
We'll build a dream.
We'll build our dreams together.
So, Michael Levitt's a very busy man. We can't keep him waiting.
All right, let's not keep Michael.
Are you ready to bring
He's got
Michael
a rough
in?
job, doesn't he?
Listen, yeah, he's got a big day, big show tonight. American Rescue Dog Show. Let's take a little look at the promo spot. We'll bring Michael in on the other side. Take a look.
Wednesday, May 25th brings a canine competition like you've never seen before.
This is the American Rescue Dog Show. We got senior dogs, special needs, and even puppies.
A celebrity panel of judges will decide who is best in rescue.
They must bring their A game.
Joe Tessitore and Rob Riggle host.
Good boy, Rob. Good boy.
The American Rescue Dog Show. Wednesday, May 25th on ABC and stream next day on Hulu.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Michael, how are you, my friend?
I'm great. How are you both doing?
Michael, let me tell you, I love that the Yellow Jackets from ABC World of Sports.
Wide World of Sports.
Wide World of Sports, right.
Old school, yeah.
I love it that it's back. I love it.
Me too.
You know what it reminds me of also? Not only Wide World of Sports, but this was on Wide World of Sports, was the Pro Bowlers Tour. Chris Schenkel and Nelson Burton Jr. used to wear the jackets as well, at like Jim McKay. I mean, it's fantastic. So great.
And I think even you remember Battle of the Network Stars.
Battle of the Network Stars.
Yellow jacket in there as well.
That is very funny. Yeah, well, we had somebody on recently that was involved with Battle of the Network Stars. I can't remember.
I don't know.
But yeah, it's coming up tonight. The American Rescue Dog Show, 9 o'clock on the East. Is it 9 o'clock also on the West, Michael?
Yes, 9 East and West, 8 Central. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. And
streams next day on Hulu.
Yeah, it streams on Hulu. And listen, you are a guy who makes things happen. You told us you were working on this way back. You are a lover of dogs, which I love. And this was just something near and dear to your heart, and I hope once it airs, when you air it tonight, is this to raise any money, or is this just to kind of bring awareness to rescue pets?
Well, Scott, actually, I need to tell you, you thought I came here to talk about rescue dogs, but I'm actually here because this is a plastic bag intervention with you.
Michael, I'm dying out here. I'm dying at the supermarket.
Suki was right. You should have had that
10 years ago.
I know. I apologize.
That's okay. But to answer your question, it's all about awareness. We're not raising money, although I will tell you that our generous friends at the nonprofit Petco Love have put up over $200,000 in grants that will go to the winning dogs on the show. So each of the semifinal dogs get $10,000 for the rescue that saved him or her.
Okay.
And those dogs advance to the final, which is the championship title of Best in Rescue. And that dog receives an additional $100,000 for their rescue as well.
Beautiful. And does that all go down in the 2-hour show? We see the final in the same episode?
It does. 7 semifinal categories. You mentioned some of them. Best in snoring, underbite, ears, talking, fetching, couch potato, which I know you said you would be a contender for best in snoring, but
forget it.
You definitely could take best in couch potato as well.
At least absolutely. I think
we hear from your wife.
I think underbite is one I wouldn't qualify for, but I love it. I just love it.
By the way, I have an underbite dog. I have 3 pit bulls. Trooper Francis, Nelson Eddie, who some of your viewers of a previous generation might know who Nelson Eddie is. Yeah, so Trooper's the white one. Nelson Eddie's on the brown one. And then our latest one is Archibald Fontaine, otherwise known as Archie. You can't see it there, but Archie has a really amazing underbite.
That is so funny. Gorgeous,
Yeah.
gorgeous dogs. Wow.
So, Michael, we've really learned the importance of animals and just love and just unconditional love throughout this time. Was it something that was important? I know you've been an animal lover all your life. Was it something that was important in terms of just the tenor of the world today, and just this is something that everybody can wrap their heads around and just love and smile and just support?
Absolutely. I mean, I would be remiss to not say, and I'm sure I can speak for both of you as well, that my heart is very heavy today because of what happened yesterday in Texas. And
Yep.
It's just so sad. And beyond being devastated for all of them, I was thinking like, oh, my show, the timing of it and all that. But then I realized, like, I think by tonight, people are going to be craving this. And just
Absolutely.
like with the pandemic,
Yeah.
we have such a debt of gratitude for dogs. All of us that have dogs through the pandemic, I don't know how I would have gotten through it without my dogs. And so I think you're right. The timing is perfect because now more than ever, I think people are really appreciating the value of dogs and what they bring to our lives when we make them a part of our family.
Yeah.
And just importance of rescue animals, really. I mean, that is more important in supporting your local shelters with food and, just leftover supplies that you might have. I think people are thinking about the bigger community that they serve too.
Absolutely. These dogs, they touch us in so many ways, and there's so many ways to get involved. But like you said, the best thing we can do, and that's really the intention of the show, is we hope through entertaining people tonight with these hilarious categories.
I love
that viewers will be watching, and by the end they'll turn to their family or their partner and say,
let's do
honey,
something. Yeah.
Let's go out and rescue a dog of our own. And that's really what our hope is for tonight.
Yeah, and Michael, I mean, listen, you went right past us and got these two guys to host the show.
I love the two of them.
Did you when you were putting the show together, did you have these two fellas in mind, or was it like, okay, we got the show, who do you think we should get to pair up and host it, or did you know they were your guys for this show?
Actually, the way that came down, that the American Rescue Dog Show, this is actually our 4th year. And the first 3 years were on another network. And that network, they had a programming change and decided to discontinue their animal programming, even though our show was a huge ratings hit. Every year we beat Westminster in the ratings. And I was shocked that they decided not to move forward. But again, it only had to do with the fact that a new executive came in with a different plan.
Sure.
But to that network's credit, they gave me the show back. I went to them, and I, for your viewers, typically when you sell a show, that network will own the show. So when they canceled it, I had I basically had a heart attack, and I said,
"You're like, where's my show?"
Yeah, and when it comes to rescue dogs, I'm fearless. So I went right to the top of the network, and I said, "You cannot let this show sit on your shelf and collect dust when it's meant to save lives." And I begged them for the show back. And to their credit, they listened and they gave me the show back. And I, due to some really smart dog loving executives at ABC that got it, I was able to rehome it on ABC and Hulu. And for that, I'm so grateful to ABC. But to answer your question in a long-winded way, it was the head creative people at ABC that asked me how I felt about the guys from Holy Moly hosting it, and my immediate reaction was yes, because they are hysterical, they are brilliant, their chemistry, their timing, and I knew that they would not upstage the dogs, and they came in and they knew that the dogs are really the stars of the show, and they were there to really complement the proceedings, and I just love them. I mean, Joe and Rob are the best, and they delivered big time. And the funny factor is off the charts with them. I mean, this is not a sad show. This is hilarious, and
And I love it that it's family appropriate too. It's something that I can watch with my kids and my, that's your really parents, important to me. Yeah,
exactly.
And you got really some other great celebs in there too, huh?
I love that photo. Yes, so. Yvette Nicole Brown, Leslie Jordan, and Miss Paula Abdul are our celebrity judges. I want to say that all 3 of them were an immediate yes when I asked them because they share our passion for dogs in our shelters, and They don't just talk the talk, they walk the walk. And I'm super grateful to them. And they showed up, they came to play. None of this, I have a hard out in 2 hours. Where's my car? They could have stayed for hours and hours. And they're amazing people, all three of them.
Michael, what has having a dog in your life meant to you?
Well, thank you for asking that question. I think Scott knows this story, but the inspiration for the American Rescue Dog Show started with our first dog, Trooper. And I'll just tell you quickly, it was in 2011 when my sister was sadly dying of cancer that my partner, Mark, and I knew we needed a dog in our lives. So we rescued this pit bull named Trooper, who rocked our world.
Yeah.
And I learned firsthand that adage of who rescued who when Trooper came into my life during a very difficult time. And he inspired me to get very involved in rescue, to the point that I took a year off from producing just to save dogs. And I was in many shelters, getting kicked out of shelters, many shelters, for trying to convince people surrendering their dogs to change their minds. And then when they wouldn't, you know, I'd get kicked out. But as a rescuer, I realize I'm saving one dog at a time, which is incredible, because those are the real heroes, the people that are in the shelters every day. But I knew as a producer, I could do so much more by creating rescue themed programming that could have an impact on a national level. And so my dogs inspired me to create the American Rescue Dog Show and other shows that I've been able to get on the air. And I literally look at Trooper. I did this 2 nights ago, and I had a conversation with him, thanking him and making sure he knows his contribution to saving the lives of so many dogs over the years. Because if not for Trooper, I wouldn't be here talking to you now.
That is amazing.
That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that.
And Michael, I noticed as you were preparing to get the show on the air, your workout regimen has just become
Gee whiz! Look at you.
You are trouble. You know, for your viewers, he asked for photos that he could post, but this guy did some digging. Okay, so that's my friend Raheem, a trainer, and
that's just his head, Sue.
Oh, that's just his head. I was like, wow. I was like, wow.
It's my dream. Those are my dream abs.
Yeah,
mine too.
I know.
I'd like to say that I had abs like that. I never did, but obviously now when I eat poorly, I blame everything on COVID. So it's COVID's fault that I don't look like that.
It's so funny. Well, you know, you got tonight, 9 o'clock, ABC, the American Rescue Dog Show, Joe Tessitore, Rob Riggle. Michael, listen, just, you know, a couple other things I know we probably touched on last time because you have such an amazing history, amazing career. And one of the things that I love that you did is when, you know, you teamed up with Henry Winkler in a production company. And of course, you know, growing up with the Fonz, you know, that's amazing to me, because every Tuesday night I was there at 8 o'clock on ABC for that, Laverne and Shirley and Three's Company. You know, what was that like for the 30th anniversary reunion show? You know, just getting all these people together. You look at the pictures, so many of them aren't even with us anymore. And that just had to be, you know, for you as a guy who's our age, I'm sure growing up on the show, you take yourself out of the producer role, and it just kind of has to be surreal for you to just be amongst this group of actors.
Can you imagine, as a latchkey kid who grew up watching all these shows, what it was like when I was up to become the executive producer of Hollywood Squares? Not the Paul Lynde version, let's be clear about that. This was in 2002, and my agent said, they're considering you, but they're also considering Henry Winkler. Would you ever consider pairing up with him?
Right.
I remember I was on a cruise and I was at a port in the Caribbean when I got that call, and I couldn't believe it. It was a dream come true. You know, you always hope when you meet your idols that they're going to be nice, because if they're not, it's devastating. And I know you've heard this, but Henry Winkler is truly the nicest man in show business. And it was a dream come true for me. And I learned so much from him. I mean, I was raised by some incredible parents. So I'd like to think that I was, you know, turned out to be a mensch because of them. But being on a set with Henry, where he is under the magnifying glass and you're walking through the backstage And he goes out of his way to go up to crew guys who are on the floor pulling cables, puts his hand on their shoulder and says, "How are you today? How's your family?" Stops to look people in the eye, to ask them about them. I really learned from him how to behave on a set. And he is just, there are not enough words. And also to this day, so that was what, 15, 17 years ago?
Yeah,
that
a
we
while
did
ago
shows.
already.
He will go on Howard Stern or Jimmy Kimmel, and people will ask him about Hollywood Squares, and he will mention my name every time.
Aw.
I mean, who does that?
And I love. And
So
look,
yeah,
look,
it was incredible.
that's you up there on the back left in the
It
yellow
is,
shirt.
yeah.
And look at
Yeah.
the people. Look at the people, Souk, that are in this picture.
I know. Zsa Zsa
So-
Gabor.
Right, Lonnie, Pam Anderson,
Pam.
Tom Bergeron, the Hilton
No,
sisters.
why did I say Zsa Zsa Gabor? Why am I missing this? I messed that up.
No, that's Charo. That's Charo.
Charo, thank you. Charo.
So that was actually, so one of the things, so Henry and I took over the show after the Whoopi era. And we did 2 seasons. And one of the things we brought to the show, we did a lot of theme weeks. So this was Blondes Have More Fun Week. And Pamela was in the center square. So except for Tom, Henry, and myself, you can see we had a bevy of beautiful blondes, including Miss Piggy, on the show. By the way, the one theme I wasn't able to do that I think I would have been allowed to do this now was I wanted to do a show with infamous celebrities that had been arrested and call it Stars Behind Bars Week, and actually put bars
that's great.
in the squares, but they didn't let me do it.
That's great. You throw Bonaducci right in the center square.
He did the show, but he could have been the center square for that, for sure.
The other thing was the other show, the other picture that you had with Hollywood Squares with former, oh my God, look at this, Wink Martindale. I mean, like, this is like the pantheon of the pantheon right here.
That was Game Show Week.
Oh my gosh.
Let me tell you about that show, because you'll see Peter Marshall in the center, who's still with us, and the man who started it all with Hollywood Squares. So he was our center square all week, but on the last day, Tom, being the gracious, generous, respectful, thoughtful man that he is, he's right up there with Henry. At the top of the show, he said, "Peter, you know, you've been the center square all week, but you are the reason I'm here. Would you do me the honors and host today's show?"
Wow.
So they literally switched places, and then Peter hosted that final show, and Tom was the center square. I mean, magical, right?
That is amazing. You got Martin Mull up there, and I mean, it's just Wink Martindale.
Yeah, Wink Martindale, Jim Lang, all of them.
Jim Lang, the dating game.
That was the best.
And all of these Hollywood Squares, I've done so many reunion shows, having created the TV Land Awards. It gets back, Suki, to what you said earlier about just these times that we live in. And when I can do a show that has that kind of nostalgia, you're literally transported back in time. So like the Happy Days reunion, or Dallas, or Knots Landing reunions that we did, or Dynasty, I get to literally step back in time and join these casts and experience what it was like for them to be together in their heyday. And I'm so grateful for those opportunities. Yeah.
I always tell Scott that I feel like we grew up at a time where America consumed culture together, whether it was music, whether it was television, movies. We were all came home at a certain time. There was a certain thing that we all ingested together. And then when we got into a room, it was the ties that binded us. Whether we grew up in the East Coast, the West Coast, different religions, different stories of migration, however the path that was, we were all American together because we consumed this culture, this hope, this possibility, this thing that made us laugh. This, like the old school water cooler conversation. And now I listen to my kids and I try to like peek into, what they're thinking about and what they're doing. And it's not the same. They just don't consume it the same way. TikTok, yes, it's a revolution on its own. Of course, everything that's happening on the digital platforms are great, but unless a video goes completely viral, and not everybody's in the know about it. And I think that's something that we need to get back to, that community feel of absorbing something that's all of ours. And that in return, I feel will have so much benefit for this country as a whole again. That's what I'm yearning
Suki,
for.
You're so right. And I think part of the reason we've lost that is because of streaming and binging, because there's no more appointment television. People can consume on their own, and it's more of a solitary experience. But I think what's happening as these streamers are realizing they're losing customers and all of that, and they're getting back to these ad-supported kind of programming, I'm hoping people will come together more. I also, to your point, feel that we knew the history that came before us. We had an awareness of TV shows and movies and
because of reruns,
music that came before us.
Yeah.
And I feel like kids today know nothing that didn't precede them, and that bums me out. So I hope there's a shift as well.
I mean, I make my kids watch nostalgia TV. Scott and I always, we both sit in there. Let's watch the Jetsons together. Let's watch the Flintstones. And they're like, "Oh, Mom, that's so old fashioned. It's so like, oh, boring."
And it's, it's funny because I'm in the car with my 21-year-old daughter the other day, and American Pie came on the radio.
Yeah.
And my wife and I are singing, and I'm like, you're
on the third minute of that.
Oh yeah,
song.
yeah.
Right.
And I said, when I was a DJ in college, this was a big happy hour too, and everybody would go nuts and sing. And she says to me, they still play that song now at happy hour. I'm like, and so there are once in a while there are some things from our era.
It's the remix. It's not the Don McLean version.
I heard that song earlier this week, and I was thinking someone needs to cover it. It's such a great song.
I love it. Michael, last time you were on with us, Meet Your Maker Showdown was getting ready to come on. And I just want to ask you, how did that work out? Was it more than one season? Did it get a good response?
So, Suki, you were so kind to say I have so many hits, but sadly, that's one show.
Oh, let's not talk about it.
No, it's okay. Look, as a producer, I can't control the ratings, but I can just make sure that I make shows that are great and quality. And so this was the crafting competition show with Chrissy Metz, Leanne Rhymes, and Mark, and some of our guest stars. And it was a really beautiful show, and I wish it had continued. But out of it, I developed, great relationships with all the judges, and it was a wonderful experience.
There's so many hits that, I love Kathy Griffin, My Life on the D-List. I think I watched it ad nauseum. I just love the nature of it. TV Land Awards, the Scream Awards, Ask Oprah, All Stars. I mean, it goes live from the red carpet. I mean, that is like, you changed the whole consciousness of how we looked at a red carpet. Michael, did you know, growing up in Roswell, that this is what you would be doing, like really turning our culture into something? You've been on the pulse of it all. So what was it in your childhood, or what was it that created the evolution of how you see TV as an executive?
Well, I think it gets back to me being a latchkey child and watching shows, religiously all day long. In fact, my parents would give me a hard time for sitting on the couch and only watching TV. You can imagine how much fun I had when I made it as a producer to throw it back in their face and say, "That was research, Mom and Dad. That was research." So I think watching all those shows has really had an impact on me. And in how I produce shows, because I think of myself as a showman. My favorite thing are creating, and one of you said this word earlier, water cooler moments, moments that people are going to talk about the next day. And everything I do has a feel-good theme to it. I'm not into train wreck entertainment.
Me either.
And so I want to be doing things at this point in my life that bring me joy, like the American Rescue Dog Show. And that's really what is most fulfilling to me, and what I get the most joy out of.
It's interesting because I think a lot of us have had a reset, and I think it's I think even children are looking for a reset. My children always talk about, well, that doesn't really make me happy. I want to do things that make me happy. And I thought, wow, that's so, your emotional IQ in understanding that process of yourself is amazing, because it took me to 50 to learn that. Like, I want to do things that make me happy. Like, I want to do things that fulfill me and my family. And And I don't want to, I think it's interesting. Like, we did the rat race of New York City news, and it does get to be a rat race. And I think post-pandemic, there's a lot of reflection going on what you need, what you want to create. And we're all content creators, and we don't even know it. We have the power to create and touch and change lives every day with our thoughts. And Scott and I are just hoping that we put out this positive energy that we created, like now 2.5 years ago, that people understand the connection of real people. I feel like, and I'm just going to say this, that we get caught up in this celebs lifestyle, and it's amazing. Actors are amazing. Celebrities are amazing. But I think real people, real stories, understanding the day-to-day grind of, I don't think a lot of people get it. Sometimes I watch TV now and I'm like, I don't really believe you. I don't really think you know what I do every day. I don't think you have an idea,
Yeah.
And I just want television to go back and be a reflection, and I want America to go back to be a reflection of who we are and who we were and who we should be. There's a real void, Michael.
Yeah. No, you're so right. I really think the pendulum is swinging. I mean, of course, we have the aspirational Kardashians and all
Which
of that.
Which is great.
It is. But I think people crave programming that is kinder and gentler and people that are relatable. And I think that's why you both are so wonderful, and what you're doing does have so much value. I can see the comments from your viewers every day. I follow you, and people have a connection to you both. And just like, let's say, the ladies of Sex and the City or whatever, we feel like they're our friends. We feel like you're our friends. And on our worst days, to watch your show and be touched by what you're saying, or just hear you chat about your day-to-day challenges.
Or like you're not alone, right? And you're not alone in how you're thinking or how you're feeling.
Exactly.
Like, we're a community here. Yeah.
Michael, doesn't
my long-winded way of saying thank you to
doesn't
you.
Doesn't that scream happiness right there?
Capital H.
Michael has to say that because we have him trapped.
Listen,
we have him trapped for a little bit.
Two things.
My pleasure.
Two things. If you got to promise me one thing. If you ever bring back celebrity duets.
Oh my God.
Yes.
We got to host that show. I got to host. I got to be involved with that. I got to be involved.
When you were singing Just You and I at the top, that's exactly
what. That's what you thought of, right?
Reboot of celebrity duets.
Why? We need to bring back all those music competition shows.
And also, speaking of who we used to be, this guy all the way on the left.
Okay.
Oh wow! Look at you.
Okay. Wow,
look at, dude, were you
really dug deep?
Were you a model? What was going on?
You look look at you. You're hot.
What happened? Wait, Michael, I think you hit mute. Hold on.
Hold on, Michael. You hit mute.
Am I back?
There you go. Now you're back. Go
Michael,
ahead.
I love this look. Look at this. You are gorgeous. Look at this.
I hit mute because
Oh, he did it. Oh, go ahead, Michael. We lost you again. Something with your AirPods.
Yeah, I'm here.
There you go.
I'm here.
I love the shot. I love this.
So go ahead, keep it up. Keep that photo up just to keep on embarrassing me.
Hold on, wait. I don't know how to get it off, Michael. Oh, there we go. Embarrassing you. You look.
Michael, you were gorgeous.
You look great, man.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Listen, tonight, huge night. The show is on. Let me pop it up. The American Rescue Dog
Let's
Show.
show Leo.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Sue, get Leo up here.
Where the hell are you? Come here. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Bring Leo up. How dare you not show Michael Leo?
Come closer to mommy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come closer.
Look at this little cotton ball, Michael.
Oh.
Your dog.
Leo.
Your dogs would have this dog for lunch.
Look, Leo's eating paper right here. Leo's eating paper.
Oh gosh.
Leo, you got paper. You've got paper all over you.
That is a model. That's a model. So how old is Leo? And
Leo, you know what? He's a bolognese. He's Italian.
Okay. He's a bolognese.
He's got.
Look at him. Look at that. That's toilet or.
It's toilet paper. Yes. No. He's
toilet paper.
No, it's like tape or something. He's upset at me.
Perfectly imperfect. That's what we're celebrating.
Yes. Yes.
I love
right,
it.
Lilo?
I love it. Well, listen, we need everybody to watch this show tonight, 9:00 on ABC. You can stream it tomorrow on Hulu. I for sure will be on the couch watching this show. And Michael, listen, you listen, career amazing. Keep doing it, my friend. And we love to have you on. And I'll tell my agent we're in for celebrity duets. We're already good for that one.
Listen,
that's right.
And thank you for giving us insight in your life. I mean,
really
I
great.
thank you for being so down to earth and allowing us to have a conversation with you. We really appreciate that.
It's easy to do with you both. So thank you so much. And thank you to Leo. And always a pleasure.
Michael,
and Scott's going to call your high school soon. More pictures coming up.
I got you. Don't worry about it. Michael, thank you, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Take care,
Bye,
my
Michael.
friend.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
What a great guy, Sue.
The best. He's such a good. That picture of him, like how awesome! How awesome were the '80s? Have a moment with that.
Yeah,
you wore a jacket. You being like '80s cool.
Yeah,
Rick Astley cool.
We were all good looking in the '80s, Sue.
We all were.
We were all good looking. You and I were good looking in the '80s.
Look at us, yeah. Little doves cry. I love it.
Dream, if you will, the picture. You and I engaged in a kiss. Well, Suki, listen, we roll along. Everybody got to watch the dog show tonight, the American Rescue
Dog Show.
Dog Show, ABC tonight, 9:00, whether you're on the East or West Coast. We have an amazing pop country artist. Jessica Rose is coming up in just a sec. Suk, let's take a little break. And then we're coming back in 90 seconds with Jessica Rose. Here you go.
Hi, I'm Suki.
Hey, everybody. I'm Scott.
All right, Scott, what are you doing?
Suk, you know what? This is a mess. I can't even find the right key to get into the house.
Tell me about it. You need to get the Key Smart. I can't believe you don't have it.
The Key Smart. That's what I should have. It would help me organize this mess.
What a mess. Think about this and think about this.
Oh, my God.
This is the solution that you need to have.
Hey, what is it, 14 keys on there,
14
right?
keys fit into this handy-dandy device. It also has USB cord.
Yes, for the LED light, which lasts 45 days if you're looking for your keys in the dark. And come on, Suk, who hasn't lost their keys?
Yeah, everybody's lost their keys. I got a story, and this is a true story. I've actually locked my kids in the house.
No
It was
way.
terrible, and I actually had to have the cops come and get my door open. If I had this, I would have known where the keys were, and I would have been able to get my kids and set them free.
Listen, you know what I love about Key Smart is once you have it, for free, you can connect with the Tile app, which means you can actually find your phone with Key Smart. Suk, I got to tell you, I was away overseas visiting my daughter. I left my phone inside a taxi cab. I was paying the guy, left it in there right on the seat. 25 minutes later, by some miracle, I finally got it back. But if I would have had the Key Smart, I would have got it back sooner.
And we've got a really great deal for you. You can buy one, get one free. Key Smart.
Yeah, we really want you guys to have it. It's 40% off. It's an amazing deal. And you buy one, get one free. Get one for the person you love. Key Smart, localsteels.com.
So before we bring Jessica Rose in, there's one very important thing I need to address. Did you watch American Idol at all this year?
Yeah, I did actually.
Okay, so the other night the final was on. Maybe it was Sunday night they had the final, and I like to pop in for the final, see what goes on. I just saw in the paper today, and I'm hoping I didn't notice this, but Ryan Seacrest underwear swap sparks penis panic at Idol finale. So apparently, his stylist, identified only as Miles, announced to Seacrest that we need to change your underwear. Because apparently on the show, there was an outline of his schmeckle on the finale of American Idol. And I'm glad they addressed it. I'm glad somebody, made it public. And that was, I just want to let everybody know that
I was a little disturbed. I was like, wait.
Everything's
Ryan
okay.
Seacrest is such an above board kind of guy. I was like, what just happened?
Everything's okay. I know the problems. Sometimes you wear the wrong underwear. You wear a suit.
The schmeckle outline comes out.
So the schmeckle gets loose. It's a real problem, but I'm glad they addressed it.
The schmeckle is loose.
You give him a tighter pair of underwear, and he's good to go.
And he comes back in.
It goes away.
He goes right back into the rocks.
Listen, Jessica Rose is a pop country superstar. Suk, I've been listening to her music all day. She's got a new video, I think that just came out today, called Whiskey Nose. She's got new music out. She's got more music coming out. She's got covers. She does covers, and I got some sort of clips of those covers a little bit. So good. She's going to sing for us on the air today. But here's Jessica Rose, and then we're going to bring her on the other side. Take a look.
I've been looking at my life a little closer. I've been looking at my love a little sweeter too. I've been spending all my days a little wiser, a little wilder. Oh, 'cause we don't know how long this ride goes. So I'll quit complaining. Got air in my lungs and someone in love. Took for granted the things that I've got. It's like I forgot that money don't buy everything. When I promise anything, and time is short, so I'll make it sweet. And I'll quit complaining.
I love it. Hi, Jessica. How are you doing?
Hi, Scott. Hi, Suki. I'm great. How are you guys?
Jessica, how are you? Oh, hold on. Let me switch our page here. There we go. That looks better.
Awesome.
I love seeing New York empty for a minute. I was like, wow, look at
Yeah.
that shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to work in that building right there at NBC. So that was yeah. You never see it empty like that, especially not at Christmas time.
Dirty Rock, never, never.
I love it, Jessica. Welcome to the show. You have such a fantastic voice. I know you got so many things going on. I was reading it. You like on a full-time tour. You're doing Nashville, New York area, New Jersey. That's just constant work for you.
Yeah, it never ends. I love it so much. I like keeping busy. So I like keeping it going.
That's great. It's fantastic. And especially with, COVID kind of, during the whole COVID, the height of COVID, where you're doing stuff on Instagram and TikTok and playing music in the house.
Yeah, I had to keep it going somehow. I mean, I make my living mostly in bars and restaurants and playing gigs like that. So I definitely had to do some Facebook Lives and get on TikTok and put out my Venmo to make some tips. Like
Venmo, give me some tips. That's incredible.
I started the OnlyFans, but I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Well, you'd have to play in a bikini to be on OnlyFans.
Oh my God! So Jessica, tell us about the video that just dropped.
Sure. Right now I'm in a log cabin. I'm actually in Gatlinburg on a writer's retreat.
Wow. Okay.
So this is not my usual bedroom, but this is pretty cool. Yeah.
I just thought you really liked wood paneling.
Yeah.
I just thought, you really.
The whole house.
I love it.
I mean, I'm pumped though. I have a song that came out at midnight last night. The video's out today. Everything on Spotify released today. So this was perfect that, you guys invited me on. I'm really excited to share that song. And I would love to play it for you live today. But it's called Whiskey.
A little bit?
Yeah, sure. I wrote
Absolutely.
it. It seems like you guys like to party and have a good time.
Always.
So I feel like you'll probably really love this song. I mean, since I have been growing up playing in bars and playing for a lot of drunk people and also being a victim of getting drunk, sometimes the liquid truth comes out, and like that's where the real honesty comes out. And
Nice.
So I wrote this song about the alcohol knowing better than you do.
Dude, I love it. Sure does.
So yeah.
Go ahead, light it up.
And it's out today.
Beautiful.
On all streaming platforms. So I hope you guys love it. I've been lying to myself. Keep it bottled on the shelf. I share my secrets with my friend Jack, just 'cause I know he can't talk back. 1 drink, 2 drink, 3 or 4. I got this feeling I can't ignore. The more I drink, the more I talk. This whiskey's got me falling hard. I think a little less when I drink a little more. Where is this night gonna go? Only the whiskey knows. Only the whiskey knows. One by one they go down. Keep on pouring that 90 proof. Oh, I'm tired of bottling it up inside. If I get buzzed, I might tell you tonight. The more I drink, the more I talk. This whiskey's got me falling hard. I think a little less when I drink a little more. Where's this night gonna go? Only the whiskey knows. Only the whiskey knows. I let my guard down with each drink I throw down. It might be time for me to let you in. The more I drink, the more I talk. This whiskey's got me falling hard. I think a little less when I drink a little more. Where is this night gonna go? Only the whiskey knows. Yeah, the whiskey knows. Oh, yeah. Only the whiskey knows.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Hey, I could totally hear that on radio. What the hell?
Absolutely.
Gee whiz.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
And Jessica, Suki's yet to go, but I'm a veteran of being drunk in Nashville on Broadway.
Oh,
so
I haven't been there yet. Yeah.
I know this. I know the songs, and that actually is fantastic. So, Suk, who do you think she sounds like when you hear her voice?
Oh, I don't know. I felt so much. I felt like rock and roll. I felt a little bit of that. I mean,
I heard Jessica. People, I heard a little Sheryl Crow in there.
Ooh,
you ever get Sheryl Crow?
I like that.
You know what? I have, because I'm from New York, so doing the Nashville thing, like I'm not a true country girl, and I feel like Sheryl Crow isn't a true country girl. She's like rock and roll and like
she's a California girl.
Lane, and I feel like that's like I'm trying to do that too. Like I'm not country, I'm not strictly rock and roll, so like I'm kind of in between. And Sheryl has that like the pop influence too, so I feel like that's a really good
Suk, do you know
I think that's why I kind of like your sound, Jessica, because I'm not like really country myself, like not all country. So I like stuff that's a little bit more like a little in the middle. Somewhere in the middle. Like my whole life has been somewhere in the middle. So, it's cool.
Me too.
Sheryl Crow did a song that I love with Kid Rock back in the day called The Picture, right? I put your picture away, sat down and cried. Okay, so you did a cover of that I saw, which I thought was really, really good. And here's a little bit of that cover. Wow.
Living my life in a slow hill, different girl every night at the hotel. I ain't seen the sun shining 3 damn days. Been fueling up on cocaine and whiskey. Wish I had a good girl to miss me, but I wonder if I ever change my ways. I put your picture away, sat down and cried today. I can't look at you and I'm lying next to her. I put your picture away, sat down and cried today. I can't look at you and I'm lying next to her.
that was good, Jessica. That was really, really, really nice.
Thanks.
And I absolutely love. Now you got you do a lot of stuff with the Barefoot Country Music Festival, right? You play there, and I know you get like Eric Churches of the world and the Jason Aldeans and stuff. Is that coming around again this summer?
Yes, this summer. It's actually in a few weeks. In June, I'm going to be opening. Jason Aldean is the headliner one night. Eric Church is another night.
Wow.
Florida Georgia Line is another night. And I'll be playing, earlier in the day, like 4 o'clock. And these guys come on at 10 o'clock. It's a whole beach festival. And
I like that.
I mean, music on the beach is pretty freaking cool.
I like that. Beach, toes in the sand, that kind of stuff. That's the only way to listen to live music. Let me ask you a question. How did you get into the whole country genre growing up in New York City, out of curiosity?
Yeah. I actually went down to Atlantic City to audition for the Margaritaville opening there years ago.
Oh my God.
This was like a decade ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I played there and they hired me, and the guy that was booking entertainment and, since it was a big deal opening a venue in Atlantic City, one of Jimmy Buffett's tour managers was there. And he was like, girl, you belong in Nashville. So I went to check out Nashville and I fell in love with the city and I never left. So, and also on the TV screens, it was always like, how they have the music videos playing. It was like Toby Keith and Zach Brown Band really got me into country.
Love Zach
because
Brown
of that
Band.
beach
Love those
pop
guys.
rock country.
Yeah, yeah.
So
right.
I feel like that's when I fell in love with country, with Zach Brown Band.
We actually have Souk. We're going Friday to PNC Bank Arts Center for little Tim McGraw.
Nice. That's that means you're gonna get a little action that night.
That's
Your
possible.
wife's gonna be like
Possible.
very, very excited.
Whatever works, Souk. Whatever
That's
works.
For a guy.
And you know who else is Suki, you weren't here for that show, but Brandon Davis, who was on this show before he got the gig with Tim, he's actually touring with Tim right now.
Oh my God, do you get to go backstage to meet?
I was thinking about maybe, sending them the email to try and hook that up, but I haven't yet. But yeah, he was on the show. Next thing I know, he was touring with Tim.
Incredible.
So Jess, once you're on this show, big things start to happen, is what I'm trying to say.
Good.
I just love her look right now. I'm like, Jess, I don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, like, they need to get with it. I mean, like, look at you. I feel like you're perfect.
I know, right?
Let's see again.
I've been doing it for a while. Speaking of PNC, me and one of my friends who's a DJ Big Country, we're going to be doing parking lot parties this summer at PNC. So,
oh, really? Okay.
Wait, I've lived near PNC. Scott, we could go there.
Well, that's where I'm going Friday, dude. It's down in New
tell me.
Jersey.
We set up speakers and I sing out of the back of my car, and we
But
DJ.
you're not there this. You're not there this Friday, though.
I'm flying in from Nashville to New Jersey on Friday. I might pop in, but we're going to be doing it for Keith Urban at PNC. 100%.
Keith Urban.
That's in July, and we're going to be doing it for the Miranda Lambert Little Big Town show. So we're doing parking lot party, speakers, dancing, booze. So
Beautiful.
yeah, I'd love for you guys to come hang.
And Souk, she's not fooling around. Check her out here in the lot. Watch this.
Hey, you're never gonna be the same. So I said my horse. I'm making a lot of noise. I'm looking at Broadway in my own city. The girl said, save a horse right now. And everybody said, save a horse.
As I saddle up my horse. Souk, you gotta get it.
I interviewed those guys when CMT came to New York for the first time to do the Country Music Awards in New York City. And I met Big and Rich, and I hung out with Big and Rich that night, and I will not speak of what went down. And that was the first time I ever met Keith Urban, too. And then I fell in love with his music, and I was like, oh my God, I just love this man.
Jess, do you want to do another one? You want to do an original, a cover? What would you like to do? It's up to you.
I would love to do another original.
Okay.
That would be cool.
What's it called?
This one is Quit Complaining. You showed the music video to this.
Oh, okay.
I like that.
I
Quit
wrote
Complaining.
it.
You wrote it because
as a reminder to quit complaining about things, because I feel like that's our first instinct sometimes, and we take things for granted way too often. So, and especially with social media and everyone just complaining about things.
Wine. Yeah.
I've been looking at my life a little closer. I've been looking at my love a little sweeter too. I've been spending all my days a little wiser, little wilder, yeah. 'Cause we don't know how long this ride goes, yeah. So I quit complaining, got air in my lungs with someone I love, took for granted the things that I've got. It's like I forgot that money don't buy everything. When I promised anything, the time is short, so make it sweet. And I'll quit complaining. I've been driving a little faster, a little slow. I've been thinking these 4 wheels are getting me where I'm going. I've been thinking about the things that will matter when I'm older, yeah. 'Cause we don't know how long this ride goes. No, so I quit complaining. Got air in my lungs to someone I love. Took for granted the things that I've got. It's like I forgot that money don't buy everything. When I promised anything, the time is short, so I make it sweet. And I'll quit complaining. Trying not to be so hard on myself, not compare to anyone else. 'Cause we don't know how long this ride goes. So I'll quit complaining. Got air in my lungs and someone I love. Took for granted the things that I've got. Yeah, money don't buy everything. When I promised anything, and time is short, so I'll make it sweet. And I quit complaining. Got air in my lungs and someone I love. Yeah, when I promised anything, no. Time is short, so I'll make it sweet.
Quit complaining.
I'm not complaining. You are fabulous. So what do you do on these writer retreats? Like, is it just a time for you to refocus, start writing again, or what do you do?
It's so cool. So one of my friends was invited to this writer's retreat, and they said, bring along a friend. So I'm in a house right now of 12 songwriters. I only know coming into this one of them. And we just pretty much like split up into groups. We picked out a hat, like numbers, and then we got into a group and wrote a song yesterday. And today, like at breakfast, we just had coffee on the balcony because it's finally sunny. It was raining the past few days. And we started talking, and we're like, okay, let's do a song.
Wow.
You know? So it is just, I guess, a way to escape and refocus and write songs that maybe we wouldn't have written in the Smoky Mountain.
Right.
Jessica, I have a request. Do you take requests?
What's that?
Do you take requests?
Yeah.
Okay, so I saw you on YouTube, and I wanted to play it, but it was in a bar, and somebody was shooting it. The quality wasn't as good as I knew it could be, so I didn't want to play it on the air. Can you do, and because I saw you, it was really, really good, a little Lady Gaga in the shallow, just like
Oh yeah.
In the Gaga.
little Lady Gaga, just
Lady
like
Gaga.
I don't know if you use the guitar, you do it a cappella, but you were really awesome, and it's not an easy song to do. And I thought you sounded fantastic, and I thought maybe if you could just do it before we head out, would be an awesome treat.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You do as much as you want.
Okay.
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I find myself. I'm off the deep end, watching the sun diving. I'll never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. With fall from the shallow now. In the shallow. In the shallow. In the shallow. With fall from the shallow now. We fall from the shallow. Now.
She whiz. Stop it, Jessica. Get yourself a contract. I mean, this is crazy.
Jess, great voice.
You are so good. And I don't say that very often. I mean, I really mean it. I mean, wow, on every level. Wow.
Yeah, Jess, you got that good raspy voice going. That,
Yeah,
like I said, like very Sheryl Crow-like. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
that's so
really
cool.
good.
I really appreciate
Excellent.
you guys so much.
Absolutely.
Thanks for saying that.
Tell everybody that the Whiskey Nose comes out today. The video and the song, and everybody can get it. All the streaming, Spotify's and everybody, Apple Music,
iTunes. Yeah. If you guys go to my Instagram or Facebook, it's at Real Jessica Rose. I have links on there, and I've been posting about it. But yeah, if you go on Spotify and search Jessica Rose Whiskey Nose, please put it on repeat today.
Jessica Knows, Whiskey Nose. Listen, next time, I know you're doing some new music in the summer. Anytime you want to come back on, just let us know. We'd love to have you. You're fantastic.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Enjoy.
This was fun.
Now get back to your retreat.
Get back to songwriting.
Jessica, thank you. Thanks. Listen, keep doing what you're doing. It's fantastic.
You're amazing.
We're gonna do a parking lot party.
Yes.
PNC parking lot party.
Come hang. Yes.
I'm good. Listen, I'm going to look for you Friday, and for some reason you're there. I'm coming to sing a tune with you.
Sweet.
All right.
Don't egg that on. That won't be good.
Bye, Jess. Don't listen to her.
Thanks,
See you later.
Take care.
Bye.
Super talented. Holy moly.
Great. Sue.
Talk about the whole package. She's gorgeous. She's nice. She's smart. She's funny. I mean, like, what is Nashville? I'm sure there's, so many talented people. That's what I am. It's just it's crazy who gets the break, who does, God, she's so good.
It's all luck and timing, right, Suki?
It's all luck and timing. And you know what? In this world of no's, all you need is one yes.
Yes, Suki. 100 no's, you only need one yes. That's all you need. And you know what that reminds me of? What
does that remind you of on this Memorial Day weekend?
That reminds me of this.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your buddies, your pals, Suki and Scott.
Listen, we have a great show.
Yeah.
It's called the Suki and Scott Show.
Oh, Suk, where did we come up with that idea?
Just a warning, Scott.
What?
We advise everybody, never watch this show. Never watch this show if you want to laugh your ass off.
What? Is this like a reverse psychology thing? Nice.
All right, never watch this show if you want to be part of an exclusive community of friends.
Are we still doing reverse psychology?
I'm doing my best, Scotty.
Yeah. Suk, do we have a ton of celebrities?
Check.
Do we have the best performers?
Of course we do.
And this is a safe place to hang, isn't it?
This is a safe place because no one gets
slapped. Nobody's getting slapped on this show.
No, we're not going there at all.
Can I do the announcer part?
Yes, do it.
The Suki and Scott Show, where happiness lives.
Do I give a thumbs up?
Go.
Suk, I'm just waiting for Philly Kid to sign on.
I mean, it's perfect on this Memorial Day to end with our Philly the Kid because, quite frankly, that's what we do.
Let me see if we're just waiting for my email's all down. Text it to me and he'll use the phone. All right, hold on.
Good. His email's down. All right.
Let me get Philly.
Let's
the
get
link.
Philly in. By the way, let me say hello to all of our viewers who joined in today. Elisa Jewell, Doris, Yvonne Burns, Sherry Hetrick, Doris again, Jeannie Clay, Country Girl, Co-op. I love Scott's voice too.
Country girl, shake it for me, girl.
Let's see who else is here. I got to go up a little bit. Okay.
Shake it for me.
Hi, Jessica. Hi, Jeannie Clay. How are you doing? And Deborah Partridge. Congratulations to Philip on your song. So beautiful, so proud. We're going to try and get him on because I know a lot of people are like, "Where's Phil? Where's Phil?" We're going to get him on. We're going to get him on right now.
He's coming. Philly's coming. He's going to use his phone because his email.
Pam Hafner is there. Pam Apolloni. All of our real friends, Cheryl Hull, Lisa Jewell, going through. Everybody's talking right here. A lot of people talking. Ann Rothney is there.
Yeah, everybody's there. Everybody's there.
Everybody's saying hello. And I'm sorry if I did not say hello to you, but Scott and I really do appreciate all of you for not only supporting us. Jordan Gray, Jason Spiewak is there too.
Jason is where
Jason is Jess's
Jessica,
girl. Yeah, got it. Cherry Hetrick, Jordan Gray, Janelle McCarthy. It's a lot of some new names that I'm looking at right now. But hey, Philly the Kid.
Howdy. I've been having some Wi-Fi. My email is completely down, so I couldn't get the link to the show. So I had to have Scott text it to me.
You never
You're
look
up
so
now.
good.
You
how
look
clear
good.
That is, Phil. You look
It's
clear.
crazy. It's off your phone, and it can't be any better. I mean, it's like crazy.
Tomorrow, just so everybody knows, tomorrow is we'll have a studio show here streaming live. One of our other studio shows that we shot that day.
And we should probably play on Monday Phil's song.
Oh, we'll play Philly's song on Monday. We got it all going on. We'll play Phil's song after the show today. It's been a while since the three of us have been on here together, I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's been a while.
But listen, everybody, we got a lot of things cooking. So if we don't do 2-3 shows a week, it's only because we're working on other stuff with the show. We're making calls. We got meetings. We got agents. We got people. So we're just trying to get it done so we can give you a really cool studio show on television. And we keep going.
Yeah, Phil, I just wanted to ask you, I feel like I haven't spoken to you since you went on vacation, but how was the vacation? How was your wife's birthday and everything?
Oh, yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, no. It was awesome. We had a great time, traveled all over the United States like we always do. And, she had a hell of a time. So happy wife, happy life. You know how that goes.
Oh, I know how that goes. I tell him all the time. That's why he's outside cleaning the garage.
With a toothbrush, he's cleaning that garage.
Yeah.
Anyway, Suk, we'll let you go. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Talk to you soon. All right. See you later. Bye, Phil.
She's like, she don't even wait. Hold on, Philly Kid. Let me switch this up. Hamming it. What's up, Philly Kid?
Not much. Just enjoying life. We're getting about 2 inches of rain the last couple of hours, and
nice.
Which my yard looks awesome because I fertilized the grass before it rained, and everything is greening up, and it's starting to look a little bit like springtime and summer and all that stuff. So yeah, it's
spoken like a man who's retired. I love it.
Woohoo!
Nice. I got I got the landscapers. I got to wait for them to show up and ruin my lawn. It looks good till they get here, and then they ruin it with those big whatchamacallit, grass, the lawnmowers.
Right.
Listen, Philly Kid, it's been a while. Everybody's been jonesing for some Phil. I know you give it to him over on your page, but You got a couple in you today? A couple tunes?
I do. Let's do it. First, real quick, I'm going to do a little name the singer. It's her birthday today.
Beautiful. By the way,
She was-
our before you say, I think our it's either Surfing USA or one of the other recent ones that we did. I think we're up to about 100,000 views on that one.
Yeah, I just looked at it. It's 126,000.
Right, 120. Was it Surfing USA or which song was it? I forget.
I forget too.
I forgot. It's not important, but it's it's making the rounds
Yeah.
around the world.
But anyway, this young
quiz me
lady,
up.
yeah, this young lady was born today's date in 1943. And I will give you a hint. She was married to Waylon Jennings. And audience members, if you know, don't give away just yet. Madam?
Waylon Jennings and Madam. I remember that it's not Madam though, right?
No. Let me see. But she had a hit song. I think it was her biggest song. And it went a little something like this. I'm not Lisa. My name is Julie. Lisa left you years ago. My eyes are not blue, but mine won't leave you till the sunlight has touched your face. I'm not Lisa. Name that singer, Scotty.
There I am. Phil, who is Jesse Coulter? Oh, wait, I just lost you, Phil. You hear me? Do you hear me, Phil? You can't hear me? You can hear me or you can't hear me? What just happened? What happened? Phil, yes, you hear me? Wait, hold on. Philly, what happened? Can you hear me? Shake your head. Can you hear me? No, you can't hear me at all.
Can you hear me?
Oh, now I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, we're back. Okay. I don't know what just happened.
I don't either. I took my headphones out and I can hear you and you can hear me. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, okay. I said, who is Cheryl Coulter?
Close. Jesse Coulter.
Oh, Jesse Coulter. I said that the first time. I just got mixed up. I just saw you, Cheryl Hull, up on the board. That's why I said Cheryl Coulter.
Close enough. Scotty for the win.
That's so funny. No, Jesse Coulter. Oh man, that's so funny. All of a sudden, it's like where'd the audio go?
Here's one I put on my page the other day. It's one of the fan favorites. Little Freddie Fender.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it goes a little something like this. If he brings you happiness, then I wish you all the best. It's your happiness that matters most of all. But if he ever breaks your heart, if the teardrops ever start, I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. Si te quiere de verdad y te da felicidad, te deseo lo más bueno para los dos. Pero si te hace llorar, A mí me puedes hablar y estaré contigo cuando triste estás. And I'll be there anytime that you need me by your side to drive away every teardrop, oh baby, that you cried. And if he ever leaves you blue, just remember I love you. And I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. And there before the next teardrop falls. Did I see Will Presty?
Was Will in there? Hold on. Let me see. What did so, Phil, something happens to me when I see Will doing that. I get chills. Let me see. So yeah, we Philly Kid, you said you caught the last season of Ozark, right?
Oh yes, one of my favorites.
You watched the end of it? Were you shocked?
Yeah, I was shocked. I really was.
I can't believe they. I won't say who, but I can't believe that person got knocked off. I really didn't think that was going to happen.
Yes, and you know, and I will say this about that person is, to me, that will go down as one of the great
characters,
if not / bad guys. I mean, I guess you could call it a bad guy, but yes, one of the greatest characters in television history. One of my favorites.
Yeah, really good. And I thought, as that character was standing there about to get shot, I thought somebody was going to shoot the person that was, you know what I mean? I thought I didn't think that was going to happen.
That's what we all thought was going to happen.
Yeah, like I thought someone was up on the roof of the trailer just waiting to knock off the person who was about to shoot. But listen, that's why that's where they get you.
Yeah,
but
the writing on the show was fantastic because they led you to believe that she's about to get saved.
Right.
Earlier in the show, something happened, and because of that scene, you're thinking, "Oh, she's going to be saved here." But oh well.
Right. And she gets knocked off by a character that wasn't really on the show for that long. Right.
Right.
All right. Well, I'm glad we recapped that. Okay. Listen, you know what? If you didn't watch Ozark yet, you should have watched it by now.
Exactly.
Unreal.
Exactly.
Oh, you want to do one more, my friend?
Yeah. How about a little?
And then we'll play a little Freedom Calls before.
Oh, nice.
Before Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, I had a request for a little Keith Whitley, so I'll do some Keith Whitley.
Light it up, baby.
I know you loved him a long time ago, and even now in my arms, you still want him, I know. But darling, this time your memories die when you hold me tonight. Don't close your eyes, and don't close your eyes. Let it be me. Don't pretend it's him in some fantasy. Darling, just once, let yesterday go, and you'll find more love than you'll ever know. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes.
Nice, Philly Kid. Nice, babe. So what do you got cooking for the weekend? Anything big? You go away? What are you doing? I mean, I know Memorial Day is a special day for you.
Yes, one of my sons is in town, Dallas. He's in town from California. He's visiting for a few weeks. He's coming. He comes to visit his little nephews, my little grandsons, and so we've got some trips planned. Close to home, but just local to here in Oklahoma City. Tomorrow we're going to the zoo together as a family, and
Nice.
That kind of stuff, barbecues and pool days, and just enjoying life and retirement.
Yeah, man, that's it. That's what it's all about, Philly Kid. Well, listen, we'll like I said, we have a studio show airing tomorrow.
Nice.
Of course, I'll include some of our videos. I like to include our duets in those studio shows. We'll go back. We'll go back to the oldies, the originals.
Okay.
Play a few of them, and other than that, man, we get, like I said, these Facebook Live shows, these digital shows, are really just whenever we want to do them.
Yeah.
Because now we're working on, getting this other show sold so we can really make it big and get on TV here and there.
Yes.
So when we could pop on and do these shows, we do them. When we have guests that need to come on and so on and so forth. But usually if we don't do a live show, we'll rebroadcast an older one. I'll tell you and I've sent some of our streaming platforms. You and I have co-hosted some shows with some amazing guests.
Yes.
So I love sending those shows out. Even I think Michael Levitt last time, Suki wasn't here when he was on, right? It was you and me.
I was co-hosting last time. Yes.
Right. And so who else? Do you remember who else was on with him? It was it was Richard Marks. I think it was Michael Levitt and Richard Marks, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I feel like I remember that, but it's so we'll keep popping out the reruns of these shows and keep them running, and it's all good. It's all good. We'll do them live when we can. We need you guys to spread the word and share the show when you can, and this one will be on again later on. Philly Kid, is there anything that you would like to leave with, the finale? Any particular song that you'd like to leave us with today?
Let's how about a little do a little George Strait.
Like it up, baby.
Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I got on. When that sun is high in that Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. They took my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe. I lost my wife and a girlfriend somewhere along the way. But I'll be looking for aid when they pull that gate, and I hope that judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind.
Oh yeah, Philly Kid. We need a couple of duets from you and me this week.
Yeah, we got to do it.
The world needs our duets now more than ever, my friend.
Yes.
People need something to just smile about, and they love. We still get those one or two ladies that go, "I like Phil by himself." I like Phil by himself. No offense, but I like Phil by himself.
Yeah, they just I think some of these people don't understand the concept of this.
Right.
This is a show. This is a variety show.
Right.
We have a good time. We don't take each other too seriously. I mean,
and listen, I don't really think I can sing. It's just a joke. It's a goof. My mother told me when I was 3 I was a good singer, so I took it to heart, and I never stopped. That's all. It's just so funny. I like Phil by himself. Just listen to the song and shut up. How's that sound? No, I'm just kidding. It's all good. It's all fun. But listen, out of 10,000 comments, we get one lady over in England. I like Phil by himself. Anyway, Philly Kid, Memorial Day. I got a couple videos I'm going to play. A little Freedom Called, everybody's favorite. And we'll play this one a couple times this week. I love you, bud. A lot of things cooking. And pretty soon we're going to have to pluck you out of Oklahoma to do some stuff. So just be ready, my friend. Here we go. We'll see you guys later on. We love you. A couple videos. I got things to play. Here we go. Love you. Have a great day, everybody.
See ya.
Thank you, soldier, for your noble sacrifice. Never forgotten how you paid the price. Our freedom is a strong one, paid with sweat and blood, tears and dirt. On the field it turns to mud. Freedom called, freedom called, and the chosen ones were ready. Freedom called, freedom called, and the chosen ones came running. Thank you, mothers, for sending us your best. We hear your cries and feel the heartbeat in your chest. Freedom called, freedom called, and the chosen ones were ready. Freedom called, yeah, freedom called, and the chosen ones came running. Thank you, soldier, for your noble sacrifice.
Living my life in a slow hill, different girl every night at the hotel. I ain't seen the sun shining 3 damn days. Been fueling up on cocaine and whiskey. Wish I had a good girl to miss me, but I wonder if I ever change my ways. I put your picture away, sat down and cried today. I can't look at you when I'm lying next to her. I put your picture away, sat down and cried today. I can't look at you when I'm lying next to her. Ain't never gonna be the same. So I sell my horse, riding to the city. I'm making a lot of noise. I'm riding up and down Broadway in my old San Diego. Gave a horse, riding
Scotty, it's like 80 degrees here in Oklahoma.
What?
You know what I want to do?
What?
I want to go surfing.
Surf?
But first I got to find a surfboard, and then I got to find a beach.
In Oklahoma?
If everybody had an ocean across the USA, then everybody'd be surfing like California, yeah. You see them wearing their baggies, Huarache sandals too, a bushy blonde hairdo, surfing USA. You catch them surfing at Del Mar, Ventura County line, Santa Cruz and Treacle, Australian Caribbean, all over Manhattan, down to Winnie Wade. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA. Come on! We'll all be planning that route we're gonna take real soon. We're waxing down our surfboards, we can't wait for June. We'll all be gone for the summer, we're on safari to stay. Tell the teacher we're surfing USA. Where else, Phil? Haggerty's and Swami's, Pacific Palisades.
Nice place.
Sun Trophy and Sunset.
Love Sunset.
Redondo Beach, LA.
Oh, yeah.
All over La Jolla and Waimea Bay. Everybody's gone surfing USA.
Philly Kid, if I'm correct, isn't Oklahoma surrounded on all four sides by land? I mean, do they even have surfboards in Oklahoma? Where are you getting the wax from? You gotta wax up the board real nice, my friend. Come on.
Everybody's gone surfing USA. Everybody's gone surfing USA. Everybody's gone surfing USA. Come on, Philly. Everybody's gone surfing USA. Everybody's gone surfing